What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive, and of course, Paid to Drive Vlogs coming at you. They're day 1387. Got another new video for you. And of course, if you drive for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you, my friends, are in the right place to stay up to date with what is going on in the gig economy. So get started right now. Hit that free red subscribe button down below. Turn on all notifications so you're always notified every time I post something new. And of course, if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button down below. It just lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. So with that being said, let's jump on into it. All right, let me give a disclaimer here. What I'm going to give you today is legitimately how you can make $100,000, okay, using DoorDash, GrubHub, Uber Eats, but we may just, pick DoorDash just for today, since that's the one that most people seem to use, okay? They're the biggest. So with this disclaimer, mindset, planning, and setting goals is how you are going to do this. What I'm giving you is the formula and some tips about how to accomplish this and how to tackle it, okay? Is it possible to make $100,000 a year on DoorDash? Yes. Is it easy? No. And you're going to find out why, okay? So listen, and this works for any amount of money that you want to make, okay? You can use the same formula, okay? It's very simple, just mathematics. So $100,000 in a year. A year is 12 months, right? So you divide $100,000 divided by 12. It leaves you roughly with about $8,333 per month that you must make in order to get at least $100,000, okay? So if you take that $8,333 per month and divide it by 4 weeks of every month, you are left with, you need to make at least $2,083 per week in order to hit that goal. It's a lot, okay? I've seen people do it, though. I've seen people clear over $2,000 a week. Now, it breaks down even more. So if the goal of every week is $2,083, you have a few different choices, okay? Some people work only 5 days a week, Monday through Friday or Saturday and Sunday with 3 days during the week, whatever works for you. But some people do 7 days a week. When I first started, I was working every single day. I was literally burning myself out completely. I don't recommend working every day unless you absolutely have to. I worked every single day, like 10 to 12 hours a day for like the first year to a year and a half of me working GrubHub and stuff in the gig economy. And it was not fun. But anyway, back to the formula. So $2,083 per week. If you worked every day, that's 7 days a week, you have to set your goal to make $297 per day, okay, in order to accomplish this. Or if you wanted to do it in 5 days, you would have to make at least $416 per day. Those are huge, huge, huge numbers, okay? But I have seen people do, like the people who work 7 days a week, I've seen people clear $300. I've seen those payouts, okay? Or like, the pay thing for the whole day. I've seen people do it. Now, the reason why I'm also making this video is because I've received this question before. They're like, Pete, I want to make 6 figures a year. Can it be done? Of course it can be done, but it depends on a lot of things. Every market is different. That's one. If you work in a market where you're just getting lowball offer after lowball offer being thrown at you, it's going to be very hard for you to make this kind of money in that amount of time. I probably should have broke it down even more into, by the hour, but basically take $297 and how many hours do you work every day, divide that by 6 hours, divide it by 8 hours, and it'll tell you how much you have to make per hour in order to hit those goals. Now, keep in mind a few things, guys. You're going to have to put money aside for taxes too. So you might gross $100,000, but you may only get to keep $60,000 of that or $70,000 of that. And of course, there's tax deductions and things like that. I've made a video about the tax deductions as well if you want to go check that out. But anyway, going back to what I'm saying, is it possible in theory to make $100,000 a year? Yes. And there are some gig economy drivers that are doing it, especially rideshare drivers, because they hit, you know, all those bonuses and stuff like that. But on DoorDash, is it doable? Yes. Is it very difficult? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, it is a mathematical equation. And if at least you can say, I need to make $300 today, I need to make $297, I need to make $416. It's like, do I work the 12 hours? Do I work 14 hours? Is it worth it for me to kill myself to make that kind of money? Only you could answer that question. So let me know out there, how many of you guys are actually going to attempt this? How many of you are actually doing it? Or if you feel like sharing, how much do you gross per year if on DoorDash? If you know, and are you full-time or part-time? Obviously, you need to be full-time to do this. So those are my thoughts on it. What are yours? Put them down below. And of course, everybody, if you ever want to send me anything for a video, email me at paytodrivestories@gmail.com. That's the best place you can reach me. Or if you'd like a quicker response, you can actually message me through Patreon at patreon.com/paytodrive. That's probably the quickest way to get a response from me. You sign up down below with the link in the description or in the pinned top comment. And everybody who signs up, I give you guys shout outs in all my new videos, which I'm going to do right now. So when you hear your name called, say, hey, Pete, I heard my name. We've got the very generous Ari Rosenbaum, $100 per month ultimate driver, Samantha Michaels, Brian Pomeroy, Brian Medina, Heidi Barnes, Ivan Jerome Gilroy, Joe Valerio, Angela Counts McCarty, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Laura Love, Agus, Tom Perry, Alan G. Van Horn, Lawrence Brown, Drew Hanor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Joyce Hine, Brian Richardson, Kenny Bess, Jenny Thomas, John Bonacci, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and of course, Valerie Brown. Huge shout outs to all of you. Really appreciate you all. Sign up down below. And of course, everybody, if you haven't yet, please sign up on the Get Upside Gas app. It is a free app for any kind of smartphone. Link is in the description. It allows you to save money every time you go pump gas. All right. So you go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app. And within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it. And of course, if you want one of these awesome We Are Paid to Drive t-shirts, you can get one over at paytodrivestore.com. Fun fact, this is actually this is the first design I ever had. So go and check that out. Everything's on sale every day. Lots of different designs, colors, sizes, you name it. We probably have it at paytodrivestore.com. So make sure to go check that out. And links in the description of the pinned top comment. And if you made it to this part of the video, leave a comment saying END521, END521. Very grateful for all of you who did that. And of course, don't forget to hit the free red subscribe button down below. Turn on all notifications. You're always notified every time I post something new. And of course, hit that like button down below. Just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And until next time, get that money, get that honey. Keep hustling and keep bustling. And we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. And as always, drive safe, be well, and we'll see you on the next one.